Hello and welcome everyone to the Skinny Jean Gardener Show. I'm your host, Lee Connolly, the one, the only. You are listening, everyone, to the number one gardening phone-in podcast in the... I don't think there's any other phone-in gardening podcast in the world, is there? We must be number one. I hope you're all well. Tonight we're recording on a Friday night, everybody. I'll talk about the schedule later on. We're up to date, which is great, which means if you're listening on the podcast, hello. I hope you're well. Hey, if you're listening on the podcast, why not tune into the show? Like I say, I'll talk about the schedule in a minute. Loads of people popping up today. Signal might be a little bit iffy, but hey, we're working with it in the new Shedio. It's lovely to see you. Tonight we're talking all about tech, which is probably ironic, as we'll probably have Wi-Fi issues. You're beaming positivity and radiance. You look amazing, mate. What just happened? Hey, mate. Or, right, I love singing, right? So I could be a singer, you could be a backing dancer, band. Oh my God. Oh, I know this. Oh, guys, right. Oh my God. Oh. Right, we're just going to have to go off script for a second. Absolutely idiot-proof. Oh my gosh, Danny! Forget it. Get out of here. That was unexpected. Mr. Q. Friday night or Sunday morning, whenever you're listening. Right, tonight we're talking all about technology in the garden, or anything you want to talk about, really. 0742 357 4520. Oh, click. A link. Let me know if you're about in the comments tonight. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Ian Beddoes, hello. What's Beddoes is about? Stop the music. Beddoes is about. Ian Beddoes. Ain't seen him for ages. Actually, I need to speak to Beddoes about something. Stop, and we'll talk about it in a minute. We've got Skinny Jean AF coming up. Tinterwim. Latin. That rhymes. Your calls, hopefully. Bobby Richards, I get. And a great idea for next week. A great idea for next week's show. It was Richard Sykes' idea. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. every last second there of Enchante featuring Mr. Stabilini. I hope you enjoyed that. What a way to start the show, everyone. We heard that song for absolute ages. Must say thank you to our amazing sponsors, works-uk.com. More about them later on. We've also got bestagevintage.co.uk and the fantastic School Garden Success Plan, which you can win in Tin to Win. That's right. That's right. I'm giving away a School Garden Success Plan in Tin to Win. All you have to do is call in and you go into the tin so you could possibly win, everybody. A lot of wins and tins there. 0742 357 45204. That, the only person in tin at the moment, is Mr. Suggett from last week. And each week I'm going to add something new to the tin. And this week, not only will you get a School Garden Success Plan, you'll also get a How to Get Kids Gardening book, of course, by me, the Skinny Jean Gardener. And hopefully, we're gonna pick out the winner close to Christmas. It's quite a long run of prizes. We'll have the biggest prize fund ever given away on a gardening podcast, which can't be that hard considering we usually give out seeds and stuff. Actually, I don't know if any podcast gives out any prize. I think we might be the only one that gives prizes out. I think Suggs might sometimes. But thanks to those sponsors. If you want to sponsor the show, you know where to go. It's lee@skinnyjeanguard.co.uk. Get in contact, and it'll be great to have you on board. Anyway, more about them sponsors later on. Tonight, Skinny Jean AF, as I'm calling it. Last week, you may know the new little feature that I've brought to keep me hydrated throughout the shows. I am going AF, alcohol-free, for life, probably. I don't know. Last week, we tried a Brewdog. What was it? Brewdog. Hang on, I've got still got the can yet. Brewdog Lost AF, everyone. This week, we're trying a Punk AF. And let me just tell you, I think it's going to the top of the leaderboard, which we don't actually have a leaderboard yet, to keep you refreshed in the garden. If anyone might realise, I'm trying to look for a alcohol-free brand to sponsor the show. Brewdog, I'm waiting for you. Great little number, everyone. To keep us going throughout the show. If you know any other alcohol-free beers or drinks to keep us going, please do send them in. There's not a postal address, but there you go. Anyway, right, what's going on, everyone? Tonight, we're talking about technology, if you want to call in. How has technology helped you in the garden? The reason I ask is because we've got this brand new space for the studio, for the show, and a new garden, which we're still to build. And I am gonna hopefully, by next show, do the show out in that garden. We're just waiting on them fence panels. Remember the fence panels from last time? You need to email them a clip to get a free beer. I've got plenty of pedos saying I need to send them a clip of this to get a free beer. I don't want to get a free beer. I just want them to sponsor the show. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Anyway, so I've not got them fence panels yet. So you may have heard me talk about last week. As soon as I get them fence panels, I'll be able to show you the garden and the space we have. But we have designed it on one of the shows before, haven't we? Right. So that's not happened yet over the past week. One of the reasons for that is I've been away on the Ollie Bobs again, ain't I? I've been away in the old caravan. That's all right. Where caravan is now, everybody. We've got a caravan. A lot of fun. Went to Banham. If you're UK based, Banham. It's a quite nice area actually, right next to Banham Zoo. A lovely time in the caravan, getting out outdoors, getting out and about. So I've not done any gardening again this week. And I mean, to be honest with you, one of the reasons I want to get in fence panels up is so I can start building up that garden. As you know, I bought myself a veggie pod the other week. I did it. I dived in. Not built it yet. It's still boxed, ready to go. So yeah, lots of stuff ready to be moved over from the old garden to the new garden, and lots of seeds to sow. That is one of the things we can't do it now because I think we're well too late in the day. What are we in? Almost September. But Suggs mentioned on an Instagram live earlier that next week we're doing. I should have done it this Friday, but next week we're doing another Friday live and recording the podcast on a Friday. And we ain't done a Chili Friday for ages. So I think next Friday I'll do a chili special because we ain't done a chili special for ages. I'll try a few chili products, maybe a few chilies, and we'll sow some. But we're far too late in the year to sow chilies, really. Far too late. But thanks for that idea, Suggs. I like that idea a lot. But yeah, tonight we're talking about technology in the garden. One of the reasons, like I say, is we've got a new small garden where I'd like technology to assist me a little bit. Hopefully next year I'm going to be away touring a little bit more. I miss touring quite a lot. I've got a new show coming out for 2022. It's called King, obviously, guys. More about that later in the year. But yeah, I've got a new tour that I'm doing next year, and I want the garden to thrive while I'm away. I don't want it to run out. So I need technology for inside the shed or the greenhouse area we've got here. And also the little garden. That's not a massive space, but when you're away from it, it can dry up really easily. It also happens that I come up on a news story this week. I've not done. Oh, hang on, wait. Before we get that news story. Latin. Let's talk about the Latin. If you call in tonight or maybe in the comments, each week we learn a new Latin word around gardening. Generally, I'll give you a clue. Generally, they're I grow your own based at the moment. But this week's one is, actually, I can play the audio.
Fraga.
Have we done this one? I feel like we've done this one before, haven't we?
Fraga.
We've definitely done this one before. I couldn't remember. I need to write down the ones we've done.
Fraga.
Yeah, I know. What? Have we done this one before?
Fraga.
Pretty sure we've done that one. Have we done that before? Fraga.
Fraga.
Frag. If anyone can go back through the past, I don't know, well, since last September, we've been on the phone in for almost a year now. Since last September, if you can just go back and tell me every Latin word we've done, that'd be handy because I wasn't writing them down.
Fraga.
That is this week's Latin. Let's talk about the Latin. Let me know in the comments or phone in tonight 0742 357 4520 if you know this week's Latin. But yeah, one of the reasons also is because I come across this story. Back to what I was talking about. Come across this story on tech. Now let me have a little look. Where is that story gone? Millions of Brits. Fine by me. Yeah, cool. Millions of Brits fail to make the most of their gardens because Wi-Fi doesn't reach outside. And this is what I was literally just talking about on Instagram a minute ago. Is I don't actually have, although this rate, guys, the way the internet's treating me here, maybe I will soon. I don't have Wi-Fi at this new abode. Which is causing some technical issues. just a few technical issues with recording this show. If anyone knows any decent Wi-Fi companies, let me know. But this story with Wi-Fi, YHY, that's fine, clever. Millions of Brits fail to make the most of their gardens because Wi-Fi doesn't reach outside, studies reveal. I don't know who's studying this, but we're going to see. Millions of Brits are failing to make the most of their gardens because the Wi-Fi doesn't reach outside, according to a study. Research among 2,000 adults found a quarter would like to watch TV in their garden. That's pretty fair, actually. And 1 in 5 would work outside if there was an internet connection. A fifth would do their online shop in alfresco. I mean, okay. Almost 1 in 6 would do it online workouts. More than 1 in 10 would take their game into the garden. No, they wouldn't. No one's taking game into the garden. 1 in 3 said they would use their outdoor space more if they could get online. In response to the findings, an internet partnered with tech expert Jason Bradbury to create the smart garden of the future. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be good. Alongside Jason Bradbury from the Gadget Show. Don't know if I mentioned, but I was on the Gadget Show once. Just saying, everybody. Along with Jason Bradbury, floral design expert Rebel brought the garden of the future into bloom, starting with the smart tech against a beautiful backdrop of sunflowers, cosmos, salvia, fennel, hydrangea, marigolds, geranium, and ivy. What? Jonathan Kinney, who commissioned the research to launch this new internet. We know how important everyone's home space has become over 12 months, with Brits investing a lot of time, money, and care into their spaces. Outside spaces really are an extension of the home, which they should be. I don't know. I want to find out what Jason Bradbury did, who obviously got paid for this bit, because he said, with powerful Wi-Fi connection, users can install their own smart garden. Yeah, but what is in your what? Here we go. Right, here we go. I want to find out what Jason did then. What did he do? Is that a joke? It doesn't even tell me what he did. Oh, here we go. A further 25% keen to welcome tech-based solutions to help with maintenance. This can include robot lawnmowers, sensors that know when plants need watering, and bird feeders that refill themselves. Well, okay. Well, we already know that. Robot lawnmowers are. What's happened here? Sorry, I'm just. Oh, there we go. We already know that robot lawnmowers assist us, but do they really need Wi-Fi? Because my works lawnmower is on a timer, which means it comes out whenever it wants. No, it doesn't come out whenever it wants. I tell it when to come out. I time it. He comes out when he needs to come out. And he deals with my garden so I don't have to. My lawn is always cut because of my works Landroid, everyone. It's got a cool name and it's a cool lawnmower that will assist you with keeping your garden tidy. Yes, if you want to keep an area a little bit overgrown, you can, because you put in the wire. It's not the technical word for it, but the wire that goes around the garden, and just miss an area of the garden that I have. Let that bit overgrow a little bit, get the rest cut, so kids can get outside and enjoy that space. That means that when you finish a long, hard day at work, doesn't mean you have to go and cut the lawn so the kids have to go and, don't have to, but so they go and play with it. It's already done for you. It's either done in the evening or done while you're away at work, ready for the weekend. You don't have to get home on a Friday and think, in the morning I've got to cut the lawn. No, because the Works Landroid has done the work for you. They've got an amazing set of tools for the garden on the website, works-uk.com. They've been supporting the podcast for the last couple of months. Big up to them. If you've used their products before, let me know and let them know that the Skinny Jean Gardener sent you. That's works-uk.com. So what we've got here, right? Let me just put it back on that page. it's a bit of a non-article, really, but it did make me think. With powerful Wi-Fi connection, users can install their own smart garden. I think this could be the way. We've talked about this before in the podcast, that it is going, and that got me thinking: what smart technology has helped you in the garden before? It's true. Suggs says he's added a Wi-Fi extender to make things work. In fact, Suggs is probably the best, one of the good examples of someone using Wi-Fi or gadgets in the garden, because he's got his shed linked up. I think he's got his shed linked up to, I can't actually say it because people go nuts. Alexa, she's always listening, right? She's always listening, which is quite a clever thing, really, isn't it? I'm a little bit, and this is the problem with tech. You'd be probably surprised because I'm such a cool young person. As was proven to me the other day when I was chatting to Oliver's playing with some guys, lads, and at the holiday park, and he was telling me his favourite person was Billy Irish, and I said, "Well, what's he sing?" So you can see. Do listen to that or hear that I'm quite a young, cool, hip person. But this may surprise you that I'm not the most technologically advanced person in the world. So when Suggs tells me he's linked up his shed to Alexa, and Alex, if you leave a pause, it should be fine. I think that's very cool. I have no idea how I'd ever do that with my own shed, but very cool. I have been on Gadget Show, yeah. Lights in the greenhouse are one of the best things before I retired. Now I have time during the daylight. Now I have time during daylight. And wrote a message on there. I don't understand it. But he's put lights in the greenhouse. So I think maybe I was looking for a little bit more tech right there. I did see one article while I was out looking, and it said the top 21 coolest garden gadgets, and I wonder if these could help me in my new garden at all. I thought, hey, how about let's go and check them out. 21 cool garden gadgets. Okay. Inflatable outdoor movie screen. Now, this is actually quite relevant to something I bought recently, which I thought was going to be great for the garden. I bought a projector. I bought a projector. Now, I've got quite a small garden, but I thought this is perfect. I don't want to put a TV. Now, someone in that last article I read a minute ago said about putting a TV, and I really do think that the outside space, is another room. And sure, it's nice. No, listen, before you all lay into me, it's nice to be outside enjoying the outdoors. Breathe it in. Breathe in that outdoors, right? It's also nice, let's be honest, to watch a bit of Netflix if your Wi-Fi extends that far, or Tally. The only thing is, I believe, I might be wrong, outdoor tellies are quite expensive. I got myself a projector, right? Which obviously is in the top 21. It's number one in the top 21 coolest garden gadgets because I'm pretty cool. But I honestly think this is an absolute game changer. I got mine from that small local shop where you can also buy a brilliant Skinny Jean Gardener book called Amazon. All right, it was 50 quid. It's an absolute steal. I've used it. I've not used it outside yet. I've used it inside. Actually, we used it at camping. We had a little screen there. Ironically, had Wi-Fi issues there as well. But it's brilliant. I only bought it the other day, and it's fantastic. I'll put a link somewhere. I'll have to find it for you if anyone's thinking about it. But number one, inflatable outdoor movie screen. Screen, but I did get the projector for 50 quid and I thought it was brilliant. It's going to be great for the garden. Yo, Simon, what's going on, man? Finally got a garden a few weeks ago after moving. It can only be described as a jungle, so looking forward to some of these tech installs. I think Simon's going to be one of the, you know, he feels like a tech sort of guy. If you can get tech into it, then he's there. Everyone, he is there. So inflatable outdoor movie screen. Simon, I know you'll be up for that. I think I don't know. You'll definitely be up for it, but inflatable movie screen projector, make it happen. What's it say? Don't waste a moment inside. Catch your favorite film with this giant inflatable screen. I wonder how much they are. Hang on, wait there, team. Let me just jump on that other. Let me just see. Because what I was going to say is there's other ways to make a movie screen outside. This took a tangent, isn't it? I just want to see if they do sell them on that little local shop that you can get stuff that comes the next day. Inflatable movie screen. They've got something. Hang on, wait there. Let's see how much they are. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm out. 200 quid, 150 quid for inflatable. Nah, I'm not doing that. Sometimes it's understand for that. Top Gun in the back garden, followed by Back to the Future marathon. Oh, I'm down for that. I'm down for that, Simon. Back to the Future marathon. That sounds like a good weekend to me. I'm not paying 50 quid for the projector and then £150 for the screen. But if you want to make your own, I think just a bed sheet would be fine. Wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely fine. Number two, what is this? Number two in the top 25 garden gadgets, Bigfoot pushover slippers. Brilliant for a sneaky cup of tea. These over-the-shoe slippers mean you don't have to take those boots off if you just want to pop indoors quickly. Ha! I chuckled at this idea, but having been someone that's gone through so many pairs of boots because I have to keep them off, I actually like this idea. I actually like it. Suggs is like, what the hell? No, Suggs. This, my friend, is a game changer, Mr. Sugget. He says, oh, actually, good idea. He'll keep their wife happy. Yeah. Will it? These are brilliant. I've gone through so many boots from having to take them on and off. I ruined the backs of them. Probably buying the wrong boot. Buying the expensive ones. They're just for show. Number three, the inflatable sun lounger. I went to a festival a few years ago and these were everywhere. And I don't know, they don't look very comfortable, but maybe I'm wrong. While you're thinking of lying down, why not get really comfy wherever you go with a super lightweight portable inflatable sun lounger? Nah, I'm out. I'm not into that. The water carrying bag that fits in your wheelbarrow. Okay. Make life that little bit easier this summer if you need to store or transport water. This bag fits your wheelbarrow and has a spout. I mean, when I was thinking gadgets, I was thinking more, gadgets. If that's all right. A spider catcher. No, I was thinking like more technical. I mean, a spider catcher would have been handy this week. A lot of spiders in the caravan, but no, I was thinking more like here we go. Solar powered dummy CCTV. Okay, no, that's not what I was thinking. Here we go. Number 7, a luxury bird feeder. I honestly do want one of these. I know it's not tech as such, but I really want one of these. Get out close and personal with birds with a luxury bird feeder that you can attach to a window with room to feed, water, and seed balls. Birds love it, and you can enjoy seeing them up close. Perfect for lazy twitcher who wants to stay at home. I like that idea. Not really technology based, but okay. A barbecue in a bag. Okay, I'll stick with it. This one's for the passionate barbecuer. Not really. If you're a passionate barbecuer, you'll have a proper barbecue. A barbecue that saves space, is portable, and even comes with a cooler. So whatever you get up to this summer, wherever you go, you'll have hot sausages. Not really what I was thinking. A Lego planter, no. Making water easy with Oya. Oya, no, not really what I was thinking. AirPods, these are actually pretty good. For the more serious gardener, AirPods are an exciting new way of getting more from your plants, whether that's bloom, fruit, or veggies. With hundreds of holes around the pot, they encourage healthier and more productive roots. Okay, yeah. The lawnmower, obviously, the electrical lawnmower. What's this one? The flower power. Now, I like this sort of thing. It's funny that this comes up because I think it may have been me and Dale. That's good. That Ponke, that's good. Me and Dale may have been the first to try out this sort of technology, and I quite like it. Again, this is one of those technologies that you need Wi-Fi for. But if you love technology as well as gardening, this is the Flowering app for you. You just stick it in the little branch-shaped gizmo in your pot, and when your plant needs some love or attention or water or feed, it sends a message to your phone. And I worked with a company that was building up this. I don't know how far they got with it. They were doing it with pots, actually. But this one, you stick it into the soil, and it literally tells you when it's too dry. It needs a feed. It's quite clever technology. It's quite expensive is the problem with it. I like it, but it's quite expensive if you've got a lot of plants. Until that cost goes down for each of those little things that go in your plants, I don't think it's going to really take off. I could be wrong, but I think you're looking like 50 quid for just one. You've got to really like your plant for that, right? The Geodesic Aviary. Oh, this is one for Sugger and his chickens, this. Look at that. No, you can't see it on the podcast, can you? But it's a geodome aviary. It's massive. You've got to really like your chickens for that. The Good Ideas Pond Guard. What's this? Save your pond life from those unwanted predators with its interlocking net system because it's a series of cobweb shapes. It will fit different shaped ponds. That's quite a nice little idea. Save your things. That's a little knife thing. I'm not really a clock. Come on. I'm looking for more tech here. Fancy a water feature with a difference? No. Sky planter. Anyone tried them before? They're not great. Is this really in top tech? The storage sun lounger. It's a sun lounger with storage. Great. The Good Ideas Needler with storage. Okay, if you put storage, and that's it. They always do this. They never put 25 things down, do they? It's always 21. I don't know. That's pretty cool, says Suggs. What's pretty cool, Suggs? Suggs is liking something on there. I don't know. I really quite like the idea of these things that go into the soil and let you know. But again, you need constant Wi-Fi for them, because if you're away on a holiday or you're away from the home, someone used Bluetooth. Then one of them was like Bluetooth enabled. Bluetooth. Who uses Bluetooth anymore? Some cool cats that don't use Bluetooth, they might do, to be fair to them, is bestdayfinish.co.uk. Look cool in the garden. Look good, feel good in the garden with bestdayfinish.co.uk. Go onto the website right now. You get 15% off, which is always lovely when you sign up to their newsletter, which will give you some helpful well-being advice and tips and hints and maybe a few laughs, plus some great deals along the way. bestdaysvintage.co.uk. Really care what you look like and how you feel too with their new counselling area at their local shop. And also, if you need some help and advice, they're there for you. They really do care about their customers and anyone that supports them as a small business. bestdaysvintage.co.uk is a place to go to look good and feel good in the garden. Now, gardening crew, I don't know if we are. I am, because I'm cool. In fact, I need to get down there this weekend. I know they've got some leather jackets that I think they'll look pretty cool on me at 25 quid. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't expect to advertise them. They'll probably be gone by the time you get to them. That's how quick they'll go. But I'm not sure if, as a garden crew, we are the sort of people. I think we're pretty cool cats. And the fact that I'm using the word cool cats shows how cool we are. If you are a cool cat, then bestdaysvintage.co.uk is the place for you. Tonight's show has gone really quick. We've got about 20 minutes left of the show, right? And we're talking about about technology. Success at the Avery. Oh, he liked the Avery. He was saying about that. The wife's away right now, but great idea when she gets home. That cinema idea is kicking off, everyone. That cinema idea is kicking off. Yeah, like I say, Bluetooth. Don't use Bluetooth on it, but Wi-Fi is a good idea. And I'm feeling like I'm not sure how well we're streaming through tonight. I've got to work on that in the new place. But let me know in the comments if I'm coming through clear, live and clear, everybody. But you do sort of need. I wish there was something where you could put it in your plants. This is something like Raised Bed Company, isn't it? An extra thing is when your soil gets dry, the sprinklers come on. I know you could do it as a timer, but I don't know. Like the Wi-Fi thing, it's the future, really. And I've got doorbells with Wi-Fi's on, and I can't get one of them either. I need to get Wi-Fi. It's what I'm saying is I need to get Wi-Fi. Let's be honest, everybody. A bit pixelated, but sounds good. Well, it's a shame I'm pixelated. I'll need to sort something out of that. Mr. Simon Scholes, I need to sort something out of that at some point. Right. It's very quiet on the phone. I thought Friday night would be a bit more busier. 0742 357 4520. So I wanted to say, Beto says it's granddaughter's birthday tomorrow as well. As present, she wants to plant some seeds next week. They will be an unsheathed greenhouse. Any ideas? Unsheathed? What do you mean by unsheathed? What's unsheathed mean? What do you mean by unsheathed? Hey, anyway, Bedo's right. What I wanted to tell you was school gun success plan, yeah? So we've been very lucky. I can't go into too much detail because I've not actually heard it's not 100%. It is pretty much there. We're 99% there now, right? And we're giving away, right? We're giving away some school gun success plans, right? And we need someone from Manchester. Well, we need up that way. So a school up that way. And what I thought was, Bedos, was your granddaughters or grandchildren's schools would be perfect, right, for that. Perfect for it. How about it? Drop me a message. We're looking for a school up that way. If you're down for it, let me know. Unheated. Oh, it means unheated. Okay. What's a good way? Right, hang on, wait. Right, slow down now with questions. It's my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow, as well as present. She wants to plant some seeds next week. There will be in an unheated greenhouse. Any ideas? We can really go into like salads. Is a real simple one. Sugs, not sugs, Bedos, real easy one. Salad leaves, lettuce is a good one, and carrots. We can still do a few carrots, would be quite great. Anything we can sow in rows, really. What else could we do? Anything like chilies. Like I really would love to grow some chilies. We did do some before, but they were too late. Suggs says peas. We can do some peas if you want. I mean, that's all he does. That's all he sows, Suggs. Every time he comes on, tomatoes, peas. That's all Bedo has got. Anyway, Mr. Beddoes, salads are a good one because they're quick to grow. His kids are back in 2 weeks. I'll ask. Okay, yeah, ask for me. Ask from me. Yeah, that'd be great. We're looking for a school up in Manchester. Or if you're 0742 357 4520, we'll take Bidden. There was a Bidden war for a free school guns access ban. We've been very lucky to be supported. I can't talk about it much yet, but we will do over the coming weeks about the plan. But radishes, of course, radish. Yeah, because you know I hate radishes. Especially if a kid's gardening. I hate I hate I'll put it out there now. I hate radishes. All right? Not a fan of radishes, Suggs. Who says we're tucking into Chinese here? It's Friday night. Why not? Why not? Simon says, what's the best way to get rid of a hazel tree once you've cut it down? What do you mean? Like, actually, do you mean like get rid of the roots? Like, have you got a Simon? Do you mean you've got a? Do you mean the trunk? Like do you mean what's it called? You don't mean obviously you don't mean the bit you've cut down, as in kill off the roots. Okay, good one. Okay, right. The best thing you can do. I don't know how big the trunk is. And this does take a bit of time, but it's also very good for wildlife. And doesn't mean, everyone, if you've got any tree really, we had some conifers, right? And they got cut down, okay? We've got a massive hazel tree to cut down, but it's spread around the garden with small ones. They do pop up, right? They do pop up. I don't like, obviously, using any chemicals. I'm sure there's some chemicals about if you really want to go into them, all right? I'm not into it at all. If you want to get rid of the trunk, you've got to drill some holes in the top of it, yeah? Drill loads of holes in the top of it. It's going to take a while to rot down. A good thing to create is a little bug hotel, like a wildlife area around that. But drill loads of holes on the top. Obviously, it will rain and it will slowly rot down. Suggs says dig, dig, dig. Yeah, you can dig out the roots as well, the ones that pop up. Dig them out. But if you've got a big old trunk for one of them, for the main bit, obviously, the hazel tree, drill some holes in it, and that will rot down the root and the thing. I'm lazy, he says. If you're lazy, then just leave it. Just have a wildlife garden, Simon, where you just let everything grow wild and crazy and say yes for the wildlife. Suggs says my trick is to place a compost bin over the trunk and use it to compost. It'll rot away the trunk eventually. That's a very good idea, unless Suggs, the trunk is in the middle of the garden and you've got a compost bin stuck in a Dalek stuck in the middle of the garden. Everyone's like, what's that? There used to be a hazel tree there. Then I cut it down and there was a trunk. And, it was a trunk. But what I thought was I put a big old compost bin over top of it for a couple of years. And that'll get rid of it. Yeah. So says, cool, thanks. I'm joking on the lazy front. We've cleared a ton of stuff. Oh, I like the compost bin idea. Our garden's freaking huge. Up a hill, show off. Up a hill, and that's a great idea. Suggs says he's got rid of many trunks this way. So there's some top tips there for you, Simon. But my idea obviously is the best. All right. My idea is obviously the best. Right, I'm just typing in because I forgot we're doing this. What to do in August. And each week I'm given a few ideas from the RHS website and my thoughts on them about what you can do in the garden this month. Last week we talked about pruning your wisteria if you're Adam Frost. Don't delay the summer prune and fruits trained as a restricted forms. Obviously, deadhead flowers, which is important. If you're not deadhead flowers, then go do it. But this week, my top 3 from their list is watering, particularly containers and new plants, preferably with grey recycled water or stored rainwater, which I've been doing quite a lot of. I've been doing it quite a bit with grey recycled water in this new place I've moved to. I'm trying not to use too much like washing up liquid and stuff like that. But for plants outside, as long as you don't use too much grey water, it's a good thing. I'll be honest with you, we've had quite a bit of rain, so anything that I have got out back, I don't have to worry about too much. So that's one thing. So watering, when it is sunny, the sun's on its way, said someone. And collect seed from garden plants is another good time to do that. I've got quite a few plants out in this new garden which have flowered and now are looking a bit brown and end of their time. And you could take the seeds from them if you really fancy it. I'll be honest with you, I'm going down the Simon Scholes route. I know he was joking. It's not my kind of deal. That's not my kind of deal, guys. One of the things it's good with, and I don't do it, it's too early to do it with right now, collecting seeds. And as part of the school plan is we talk about collecting pumpkin seeds and tomato seeds. And if you have got tomatoes, then collecting the seeds or even chili seeds, drying them off on a bit of paper and saving them, for next year is a great idea. So I suppose if you've got tomatoes and peppers maybe growing and you're harvesting them, you keep hold of those seeds, dry them off, store them. Great way for flowers and bits. It's not my kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's not my kind of thing. And number 3 is harvest sweet corn, if you're growing sweet corn, that is, and other vegetables as they become ready. Yeah, exactly the same as deadheading that we talked about last week. As soon as those tomatoes are looking good to go, then give them a harvest. Get them off that vine, because that would only mean that there's more space for more tomatoes to grow and more tomatoes to flourish. Hey, in it getting, if you're watching the show, dark tonight, huh? Is the dark nights rocking in? I don't know. Final out of tonight is the Skinny Jean Gardener School Gardener Success Plan. Like I say, we're giving away 5 in September to some lucky schools. I'm delivering the first order that we got to Ashton Keynes in September, which I'm very excited about. I'm not delivering them all. I should mention that. I'm not delivering them all. I'm just delivering the very first order that we got from Mr. Stuart Jackson's school, friend of the show. The School Garden Success Plan, we look, and I'm feeling so pumped for it as well. We are going to get 30,000 primary schools all with one of these plans by 2025, which when I first said that at the start of the year, I thought, cool, I'm not sure. The way we're looking, the way we are pushing this forward, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. And if you love gardening, if you've got grandchildren, if you've got kids, if you're a teacher, if your class you feel would, and I personally think they would, benefit from gardening at school, this is the best way to get started. The best way. We support you the whole year. The first year we support you in its entirety. Any gardening questions you've got around that plan, we are here to support you, the teacher, the TA, the parent, whoever's running that gardening class. We are here to support you to make sure that you get full gardening success. We've added wildlife ideas, we've added grow your own ideas, everything based around education to get your kids learning how to grow their own and doing it in a fun way. We provide free lessons every single month. Nothing too heavy, but it means that every month you're doing that little bit of gardening for full success. If you want to find out more, it's skinnyjeangardener.co.uk/school success. That's skinnyjeangardener.co.uk/school success if you want to find out more and if you want to join in this incredible plan. And I really am really excited about that. I mean, we're talking about technology tonight, but everything that goes on into that is not massively over technologized. Not a word, I know. Obviously, the lesson plans, it's quite technology based, isn't it? Really, like we have the as he talks to himself. All the equipment is great, but I suppose the lesson plans are all video lessons. The plan itself goes out online for the teachers to see, and the actual support is online as well. So we've really utilised technology throughout this plan. So I suppose technology does come into it quite heavily, really. And one of the reasons that is, I might as well talk about this a little bit more. We've got 8 minutes left on the clock. And one of the reasons that is because I get asked to go to schools quite a bit. And obviously, because of what I do as a kid's gardener. And I can't be everywhere, right? There's 30,000 primary schools in the UK. And I want to try and get as many of them gardeners as possible. And the best way to do that is the use of technology. It's quite a nice way to round tonight up, really, isn't it? Technology based. We'll talk about different tech. I mean, the biggest thing tonight, no phone calls tonight. What? Going on? I had to literally mute myself there because it's... And, yeah, sorry about that outburst. But no phone calls on a Friday. 074... Give me one phone call. 0742 357 4520. You've got 7 minutes left to call me. All right? 7 minutes to call me tonight. We are giving away, right? In the prize fund, right? In the prize fund right now for tin to win. If you call in, you go in the tin to win. It's a school garden success plan worth 500 nicker and a Skinny Jean Gardener book worthless, not worthless, what is it? Like, you can't put a price on it, is what I can't put a price on it. I don't even, it's $12.95, but so I suppose you could put a price on it. At the moment, the prize fund is at £513. And all you have to do is call in. Unbelievable. And Simon's going now. Have to shoot, but we'll have 100% be in touch to pick your expert brains with clear the space to work on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pick the brains. We are live on Friday the 27th at 7 p.m. And we'll be doing a chili special. We've not talked about chili, my favourite plant, for a long time. Mate, I think I might pop to the garden centre at the weekend, you know. I hope they've got some chili plants. I've got some chili plants somewhere in the back garden, slowly dying because I've not been here all week. But yeah, next week is a chili special, everybody. It's a chili special, which Shug's getting very excited about. Latin. Let's talk about the Latin. This week's Latin word is
Fraga.
and I'm pretty sure we've done this before because I feel like I know
Fraga.
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 It's quite an easy one. I need to start writing down these Latin words.
Fraga.
We've done it before, haven't we? We've done it before. Not many guesses tonight on the old comments. This week's Latin word, everyone,
Fraga.
is actually strawberries. Olive's favourite plant, strawberries. So next time you're asked,
Fraga.
is Olive's favourite plant, everyone. There you go. Favourite thing to grow. Until next time. Latin. Let's talk about the Latin. He says, then you can come and have an orange juice and a movie night. I think that's the biggest thing we've got from tonight, isn't it? We didn't really talk about tech and gardening massively, apart from the fact that we should all go and get a projector for the garden. I don't know. Let's go and do that. Let me know if you do it. I must say big up to our sponsors, works-uk.com. If you're looking for real decent tech, then head over to them, especially if you're thinking about buying a robotic lawnmower. And any other garden tools and DIY tools. We use a lot of their DIY tools in the build of this new shedio and the new garden. Hopefully they're on their way. I'm waiting for the order to come in. Hopefully they're on their way. Big up to bestdaysvintage.co.uk as well. And of course, the School Garden Success Band. Hey, I joke, I jest, of course. Thanks everyone that didn't bother calling him. But also everyone that commented, you keeping the conversation flowing. It's great to hear from you guys. For me this week, if you're listening on the podcast, thanks so much for listening. You are awesome. If you want to shout it out, then please do. I really appreciate it. If you want to give it a little 5-star review, you know that I always appreciate that as well. It's lovely to speak to you. Hey, is it bank holiday next weekend in the UK? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a fun one next week. Let's do a proper chilly Friday, which we ain't done for a long time. From me to you, look after yourself, look after your family, but most of all, look after that garden. Much love. You're beaming positivity and radiance. You look amazing, mate. What just happened? Hey, mate. Or, right, I love singing, all right? So I could be a singer, you could be a backing dancer, band. Oh, my God. Oh, I know this. Oh, guys. Right. Oh, my God. Oh, right. We're just going to have to go off script for a second. Absolutely idiot-proof. Oh, my gosh, Danny. Forget it. Get out of here. That was unexpected. Hello, dear listener. Sugget remembered. Story time. I almost forgot, Suggs, but I remembered this time. You may remember that, to anyone that listens to the end of the podcast, that we are reading Lottie and Dottie Sow Carrots. Can you imagine what they're going to do at the end of this book? Bit of a giveaway at the start, really, but there you go. Anyway, you may remember last week that they went to a garden centre and met a guy called Mr. McWally. A questionable character. But we'll continue anyway. They went to the garden centre to probably go and get some seeds. Probably carrot, but don't spoil the ending. It's at the start. Lottie held Dottie's hand. They passed all sorts of useful things you need in the garden. Literally passing cactuses. There's some compost. There's some bird feeders, yeah, and some pots for anyone that can't see it. It's like I'm on the edge of my seat. Are we nearly there? Asked Dottie. I've only got little legs. Stop moaning. Hurry up. God's sake, I'm ad-libbing a little bit, but Just stop moaning. Come on. Kids. Suddenly, Dotty stopped. She had seen Mr. Thompson. He lived near Lottie and Dotty. He was always digging holes in the garden. Well, I'd probably call the police on that one. I mean, if you see a picture of him, you'd definitely. Dotty wondered what they were for. He looked grumpy. He really does look grumpy in the book. Dotty was scared. Her eyes opened wide and she ran to Lottie. Lottie and Dotty found the seeds. There were hundreds of packets. Hang on a sec. Have I skipped a page? What happened to Mr. Thompson? Just forget about him. Just run off to the seeds. All right. Lottie and Dotty found the seeds. There were hundreds of packets all lined up. Oh, wow. There are so many, said Dotty. Shall I choose today? Said Lottie. Can I? Asked Dotty. Of course you can, Lottie said, smiling. Dotty gave her a hug. What's going on in this? Dotty stared at the packets of seeds in front of her. Then she sat down on the floor. She's really dragging this seeds thing out. Would you like some help? Asked Lottie. No, thank you, said Dotty. Lottie sat next to her. Crikey, the garden centre's going to close in a minute. Then Lottie asked, what's your favourite colour? I don't know, said Dotty. She looked down at her boots and wiggled her feet. She smiled. Orange. I think that's where we're going to leave it today. I bet you can't imagine. She's got orange boots on. The book's called Lottie and Dotty Sow Carrots. I bet you can't imagine what seeds she's going to buy. But to you who listen to the end of the podcast, gonna have to wait until next time. Goodbye.